Okay, so I am back and I'm going to make another video for you. Once again, I am starting from the ground up. I'm going right to the very bottom, the very basics. So hopefully I'm going to try and be able to get out 2 videos today. We'll see if time allows me to do that. My first video, I'm just going to show you, I'm going to play Terran. I'm going to show you some of where things are on the map, where the buildings are, a little bit about the tech, and then I'll also show you how a lot of players who are very new, and I used to be like this myself, play at the beginning of a game, and why that is bad and why that will get you owned unless you're playing against somebody else who also sucks a lot. And no offense saying that you suck, but you know what, until you get good you do suck. It's a fact of life. I used to lose tons and tons of games in the original StarCraft because I was never good, didn't know anything about base management and building fast and build orders, and whew, yeah, it was horrible. But I'm pretty decent now and win some games, so it just takes a little bit of practice and knowing the right things to do. So I am going to set up a versus AI game here, and sorry about this pause, I'm way too lazy to edit my videos to cut out stuff like this. So basically what I'm going to be showing you, once again, the tech tree, stuff like that. My next video though, I am going to be... Good map. Junkyard. Sure, why not? Actually, I want Steps of War. There you go, that's a good map. Anyways, my next video that I'm going to be making, I am going to... Let's just make this easy because I'm going to be doing nothing. And I'll put it to faster, because that is... Faster is the default multiplayer speed, so I'm going to put it there. And just so you know, my next video, I'm going to be showing you basically a full, like, what you can do as Terran to win games. I'm going to be doing a build order, showing you, you know, try and keep up with this build order, all the way through to building a full-sized army and trying to win. I'll probably do that against a medium computer, since most of you are at the level where you'll be playing other players who are about as good as a medium, if not worse. So, once again, this does take a lot of concentration and effort to be good at this game. It's no easy task, you can't just sit there and play for fun, but whatever. Okay, so the first thing is, a lot of players will start up the game like this, take them a few seconds, there's shell shock, to put their SCVs on the line. Now really you want to be ready to do that as soon as the game starts up. Now see, they've done that. I haven't started building. A lot of players will be like that. Oh look, they go down there to click. Oh, maybe they even forget to set their rally point, but let's say they remember that. Okay, so once again, the first thing they did wrong was they weren't ready to put their SCVs on minerals, and they didn't build one right away, and also they didn't use their hotkeys. They just clicked on this. So once again, you know, they're taking their time. Some of them might not even, you know, think to build SCVs this fast, but that's what you want to do. And you build them, and you know, most new players, they're very new and they're not quite sure what to do, so they'll build some more, and oh well, some of them will forget that they need to build the supply depot here, and they'll wait until the computer says not enough supply, build more supply depots or whatever. So, and then other ones, you know, they might realize right here, so let's say they realize, so they click on an SCV and bring it out. Now, of course, when you don't know the game too well, you think, oh, what? They're just going to build it anywhere, but they're like, how do I build? So they look through all of these. They see build structures, okay. They get out, oh, a supply depot. Okay, you throw that down. And, oh, see, look, they were busy trying to do a supply depot. They forgot about this other SCV. So that's very common. You know, a lot of little mistakes in terms of they just have trouble focusing on multiple things because they don't know the game well enough. They don't know about using hotkeys. They don't know where all the buildings are on the menus. They don't know about build orders. So, as you can see, oh, finished. So, anyways, and you know, some of them will build a refinery now. A lot of times they will build refineries before they build the barracks. It's absolutely useless, absolutely a waste of time. I'm just doing it because I'm sort of showing you what they might do wrong. You know, so, you know, they're getting all worried now because they're like, or maybe they're feeling really good and saying, oh, look at this, I've got tons of workers and, you know, I've got some stuff. And so yeah, they're going to wait around for a bit and then they're going to say, oh, what about an army? So they're going to go and say, oh, well, where's that thing? Oh, build. And, what is it? Oh, build the barracks. Okay, you can build infantry there. So they're going to just throw it down a random place. Now, if you're a really good player, you can get away with random placing and whatever, but you know, players aren't as good. You do want to try and remember about that wall off as a Terran. Really helps you survive the early game until you can get really good. And even against like Zerg, sometimes you have to wall off in case they do a 6-pool rush.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let's put some more guys on gas. Some players remember to, some players leave one on gas, you know, so I'm just going to put 3. I'm going to say our player's a little bit smarter, so we remembered, oh, look, I can build an SCV. Now, I should have built one ages ago, but once again, you know, that's how most players are. Okay, so they're starting to feel decent, but look, 900 minerals! Right now, your opponent would be laughing at you, because he would have, for 900 minerals, how many Marines could you get out? You could get out 18 Marines. You would be dead right now. Okay, so anyways, their barracks finished, and for some reason the SCV is just physically hiding right there. So this is actually bad. A lot of the new players, they'll forget about their SCV because it's hiding there. So anyways, they'll make a Marine, but it'll take them a while. Oh, you know, they'll make a SCV. Really, they should be making an orbital command, start using mules, but you know, and some players, they don't even make as many SCVs as I've already made, the ones who are very beginner. Now, basically, this is going to be their whole game, is, you know, they're going to build one Marine, and, well, you know, they might remember to build one right away, or it might take them a while. They're probably not going to remember to build many SCVs for a while.
Ah, you scared me.
They might build another refinery, you know, a lot of times they do. A lot of new players will usually go a little crazy with their refineries compared to what they're building. Okay, well now,
Want a piece of me, boy?
they're not actually maxed out on supply. But anyways, now the computer says not enough supply, builds more supply depots, and they say, oh,
Bad news?
so they'll pick up an SCV, probably forgetting about the one that's hiding back there, and they'll build themselves a supply depot. Well, they're feeling pretty decent. They've got a lot of resources coming in, they've got a few units, you know, they think they're doing good. Right now, their opponent probably has like, you know, 20 Marines who's going to kill them in 10 seconds if he's any decent. So really they're screwed, but, you know, that's just being a beginner. You learn, you live, whatever. So anyways, that's basically what most players do. You're going to see them put out a couple more Marines. They might build a factory after a little while, maybe a second barracks. But, you know, they really don't know anything about expanding the bases, building multiple barracks, building, you know, and always spending these minerals. Because see how they just stack up. Okay, so that's basically, I showed you what a lot of beginner players do. I showed you what they did wrong, and I tried to sort of explain why it's wrong.
Go ahead.
You know, I haven't explained how to fix it yet, but that will be in my next video. I'll show you how to play properly. So now, just for those people who are really new, I'm just going to show you a few things on the map, just to make sure you know what they are. You can skip this if you already know where everything is. So, once again, the first thing we had was just